Hi guys, welcome to this crafty vlog. I hope you are doing great. I'm so excited to share these makes with you. Just to give you a little bit of context, if you already saw my last crafty vlog, you might already know, but if you didn't, the news is that I'm pregnant. I'm expecting my first baby and he is due in December. So as you can imagine, I have a list of things that I want to make for him. And I have been pushing them back for a while now. Since the baby is due in December, the clock is ticking, which means that I have to get my hands on these projects right away. So most of the projects in the list are for the baby, but there is also a project that I want to make for me. Two projects that I want to make for me. Now let's go to my local fabric shop. Last night I did a little bit of research, so I made kind of sure that they have most of the fabrics that I'm looking for before going, because it's like half an hour or 45 minutes driving. I haven't checked the GPS, but it's far because it's like in Toronto and I live in the suburbs, so I need to drive there. But yeah, they have everything, and you might wondering why I didn't buy online if I already saw it, but I like to go and see the things in person, and I don't mind buying fabrics online. Sometimes I have to do it because they don't have it in person, they just have it online. But if I have the opportunity to go and feel and see, of course I prefer that. To be honest, I need to go there and see the fabric. I get inspired. So let's go, let's see what we can find. Okay, fabric is secure. I just had to make a quick stop in McDonald's to use the washroom. I just found they brought back the strawberry sundae. It was my favorite, and it's been years. I think since I moved to Canada, I haven't seen it in McDonald's. It's so good. I love it. Wow, it's so good. This used to be my favorite when I was a child. Let me tell you, I found everything. Well, almost everything, because I was looking for like this waterproof fabric to use in a changing pad, and they didn't have it. But the rest, I got it, and I'm gonna show you. So the first one is this white cotton. They call it cotton percale. It's 100% cotton and it's for bedding. So this is to make some sheets for the crib. The other one is this terry cotton towel, and it's to make maybe 1 or 2 towels for him. And my idea is to combine that towel with this gingham fabric. I'm just gonna make like a bias strap around it, and I think the combination is so pretty. The other one, it's another gingham fabric as well. I'm obsessed with these ones. They had such a variety in so many colors. I wanted everything, but I started slow. So this is the other one, and this is to make some kind of stroller caddy, a caddy for the stroller, to put like in the handles. I think it's gonna be cute. And then I got this cutie, and also this one. This is also a cotton flannel with this zipper to make some sleep sacks. That's everything I got for the baby, and I bought 2 fabrics for me. They are the same kind of fabric. It's this one in this kind of green, and this one like in chocolate. They are called like punto Roma. I'm not sure. Like the tag say that it was scuba, but it's actually a little bit finer than scuba. So I bought one to make a set, like pants and blouse, and the other one to make maybe this for a dress, a fitted dress, so you know I can show the bump. That's everything I got today. Now it's time to go home. I have to finish some work things that I need to send, and hopefully after that I can have some time to start these projects, either drafting or let's see what I can do. I spend most of my morning outside enjoying the weather because it's so nice, it's sunny. So I also got some progress in my embroidery. It's looking so cute. And now I'm gonna start, I think I'm gonna start with the towel today. I'm almost done with my towel. I'm in the last step, that is just adding the binding on the raw edges. Sorry, that's my iron. It's gonna turn off, like when it's not in use for like a while, it turns off automatically. So I was saying that I'm in the last step. This is such a fun project. It's ideal for beginners, but also it's an excellent option if you want to make a quick gift for someone, because it has taken probably an hour, considering that I'm also recording a tutorial on the side on how to make it. So normally when I record a tutorial, it takes more time. So imagine how fast you can do this. I decided to make my own bias tape, but if you buy a commercial one, you can, you know, speed up the process a little bit more. So it's a great idea. It's turning so beautiful, so I'm so happy. I'm gonna finish this and then I'm gonna show you the final results. Happy Sunday, guys! I'm already here at the studio, as you can see. I started working already on my ideas. I'm gonna start drafting, but always before drafting, I try to map out my ideas in paper and digitally. So what I do, I start creating a technical, and then I try to piece out that technical, like check how many pieces I'm gonna need, how the pieces are gonna be, and it's just, you know, rough ideas, rough sketches there that are gonna give me some kind of direction when I'm ready to go to the pattern making stage. The process gets a little bit smoother, or at least that's my perception of everything. So I do that with every design, and even check for the notions that I'm gonna need, so I can have an idea of the measurements that are gonna be involved, because everything needs to match right at the end of the pattern. So I think for today I'm gonna be just able to draft, because we have lunch with some friends later today, and I have like just 1 hour left to continue working. So I'm gonna take advantage of that, and I'm gonna draft as much as I can, and I will show you how the process goes. So I'm choosing now the notions, and I have these two options. So this is one, and this is the other. And to be honest, I'm gravitating more towards this one because I really like how the colors look together. However, what do you think? Which one do you like best? This one, option 1, or this one, option 2? Please let me know in the comments. Started working on the caddy finally. I was especially excited about this one. So what I have done, I have cut all the pieces, I have fused everything already, I have measured some details that were like I was unsure about it, like the inside of the caddy, the pockets that I was about to add. And I'm also quilted already one panel. I'm going to show you how it looks. Ta-da! I put this here just for the moment because I wanted to see it on the stroller, like just to have a reference how it's looking. So that's the idea. I'm using diamond quilting. That's my favorite grid to use. And yeah, this is how it's looking so far. These are gonna be one of the handles. I cut them a little bit longer, but then when I was trying, I was like, they are too long, and they don't need to be that long. The one that can be long is the adjustable strap, so I can play around with that, but I think this is a nice length. So let's check it on the stroller to see how it looks. I have part of the stroller, but I just want to see how it looks. Let's pretend it's gonna be here. The straps are gonna come over here, so it's gonna hold it. I think it's pretty nice because I have that seam allowance, and also my idea is that it's gonna, when I add the base underneath, it's gonna turn a little bit like that. So I think it's looking great so far. Maybe it could have been a little bit longer. It depends on, the personal preference, but I think I don't mind this length. It's actually cute. The most important thing is that I can fit like a bottle inside, or a water bottle, so it's a good size there. I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little bit tired today. A part of me just wanted to go and sit in the couch, but there is some kind of motivation that I always find when I'm in the process of creating something. So I'm really excited to see this project coming to life. I had my doctor appointment on Friday, and they told me that like in the 3rd trimester you start getting a little bit tired again as in the first one, because it's like the last stretch of the baby. Like, the baby takes more energy. So I want to take advantage now that I don't feel like that level of tiredness. I feel tired, but I still can function and do as much as I can while I can. So I pretty optimistic that probably I might be able to get a good progress in the caddy. I would like to finish it today, but I'm also recording a sewing tutorial, so it's gonna take a little bit more, and I have embraced it already, so it's fine. I'm just gonna put this away and continue sewing. And this is the final results. So it's completely quilted. It took me a little bit more than what I was expecting, because to be honest, there were a couple of things that I was changing on the go. For example, in my first draft, my first idea had an additional piece at the bottom. Then I ended up changing that because I didn't like it how it looked. I changed the length of my straps, of course, that I mentioned that before. And another major change that I did, that actually took me time, because I added this zipper with a different kind of facing. Imagine there were like two pieces, they were separated, but they didn't look good at all. But I attached it, I put it, and then when I saw it, I was like, no, I don't like it at all. So I rip it and I redraft this piece again, and now I'm happy with the result. You see, it's cleaner. It's just one piece with the zipper inside, and then we have the lining. Our pockets, I kind of regret that I didn't add elastic in these two pockets. It would have been super beneficial to hold bottles and things. I don't know if it's too late. I'm gonna think about it. So we have those pockets, and we also have like this pocket here that is a exposed zipper pocket. I didn't add fuse to my lining. I think I would have loved it, because it would have given to the bag a little bit more structure. I mean, I think that's a personal preference, I guess. But overall, I love the results. What do you think?